Oh man, what do I want? Sprinkles or no sprinkles? Or do I want jelly filled? So many choices. Alright, well, good morning everybody. It is a chilly December morning. And we have a few things to try to get done today. As I smack myself in the head with the door. Last couple days, I've actually spent mowing up around all the fields, getting everything cut back. And a couple of our grass fields have actually produced enough for us to mow and bale. Whoa! Getting too far under that tree there. There we go. Definitely not the best backwards driver in Farm Sim, that's for certain. But it got a little too dark yesterday for me to... Man, I got close to hitting my truck. A little for me to feel comfortable doing much. Plus, it's December, so it gets dark at like 5 o'clock at night. Okay, let's get this unfolded as well. We can go ahead and get that put down. So we are making bales and we are wrapping them, getting them wrapped up for silage. So, and this combination actually works out quite nicely. This is one of the quick bales, balers from Agco. I forget the actual modder's name, but it is in the in-game mod hub for all the you guys wondering. As you can see, when we make those sharp turns, the pickup is wide enough, well, they've made the pickup wide enough to where it will actually pick up most of the stuff when you're doing your turns, which I like. Because in this setup, when you do turn like really sharp turns, you can miss that with your baler if you're not careful. As we are wrapping up one bale. I said I almost had a full one ready to go when I stopped last night. But I didn't feel like getting into a new field, this one or the other one. And considering it's that time of year, it might say December up there on the calendar, but real life it's mid-September. So getting these bales ready for just in time for Halloween is not a bad thing. I will say it that. So I don't want to drop it there on the driveway. There we go. So that's kind of the plan for today, is to go through, get these fields that I cut the other day. Get them raked up and baled up. That's kind of the plan. So, it seems like kind of not quite going full-time farm sim mode is a bad thing by any means. I still very much enjoy playing other games and recording it for you guys. Just because, well, I only do 3 videos a week, and yeah, you know, Farm Sim is a great game. Clearly, I'm not dogging it by any means. Please don't take it that way. I can get bored, and I do get bored with it occasionally. So if I need to do a video and I decide I want to play, like this past weekend, sorry it came out a little late though, the train engine mechanic, whatever it's called. Sorry, I'm just kind of spacing right now. That was a game that I've had in my folder for a while, and just never really got... I played it a little bit at one point, but I think I just didn't quite... wasn't following something, or maybe it wasn't just fully up to speed, or I was just being too impatient. I'm not sure. But it was just one of those games that I played, I enjoyed, because I love car mechanic sim, in case you guys weren't aware of that. And we are done with this field. Let me get everything folded up here. So it's one of those games that I figured, you know what, I'm going to get. It was cheap enough through Steam. Keep in mind, most, if not all, of the games that I play are most likely through Steam in one form or another. Oh. Yeah. When I was in here playing last time, there were several little small fences that kind of came through and about right where my tractor is sitting at. They were drive-throughable. Oh, I didn't mow. Oh, that's not grass. That's. And yes, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man has a bigger belly than I expected when I put him there. So I actually have to go into the other lane to get around him. Apparently I didn't mow all the grasses I thought I did. Well, at least get everything. Everything else. Oh, come on, set it down. There we go. I'll get it eventually. I think when I kind of did around this particular field, it wasn't quite ready at the time. Yeah, sad part is probably I'm going to do what I can, get all of the bales up, or I'm just going to forget about them. And come springtime, when I go to do the field work, I'm going to go, why is there a bale? Oh, yeah, that's right. We have the crops that I planted, which I believe was mainly grass and I want to say hay. Not yeah, hay. Wheat. That's what I meant. Brain fart. Doesn't hurt to just actually get out and check since we're right here at the field. I think I was able to do. No, actually, no. I don't think I was able to do any oilseed radish. No, none of my fields are in oilseed radish. All of the ones that have, including this guy over here, that have blue numbers, going this one up here, that are just the brown color, those are fields that I did not plant, and they're just in a plowed state, I believe. Excuse me, sorry, I just got done eating dinner here a little bit ago. Wow, English hard today. But yeah, you can see I was able to get all of the surrounding bushes and whatnot pushed back. My plan is to go through and reseed it with grass, so it's not just, bare dirt, because that can cause more issues than you would want around your fields. So that's the idea with that. See, our neighbor still hasn't harvested their corn. I may have to give them a call, see if they need a hand with that. I'm definitely gonna have to get that bale up, because I don't want it sitting on top of the plants. Yeah, all the trees that were really uptight to the fields, I did away with. I cut those out. Obviously, the bushes, as my game is doing an autosave, I hope. Yep, there it is. All the bushes that were right up next to the fields, we came through and cut those down. So yeah, we did a lot of work around our fields, trying to get things cleaned up, trying to get them ready for winter and thus springtime. So, like I said, it is, can't say an early December morning, because it is 8:45 in the morning, which, is a late day for me, late start for me. Let's not hit the tree, and let's make sure we get that bale off the field. Yeah, no, I'm not going back for that grass right now. I actually do have the field right across the little creek there that I need to go collect on. So we're actually going to go make our way that way. I just knew that going down that path there was quite a bit. So we might, and we're just going to go through and get this cleaned up as well. This is a better baler than I was expecting it to be. I like the round balers, don't get me wrong, but I hate the fact that a lot of them you have to stop to unload. This one, not necessarily need to do that. Apparently my windrower in the front is not grabbing everything. Thankfully the pickup on the baler itself is doing a dang good job of that. Yeah, that field we actually got rid of a lot more trees and we made it bigger. So that is a good thing, and you can see just how much we're getting from the sides that the windrower is not doing for us. But I do have a square baler as well, and offhand I think it's a case one. I don't remember offhand. I've actually forgotten what piece of equipment that is and what brand it is. Whoops. But speaking of equipment, the new steering wheel setup that is coming out in, I think it's October. I have actually pre-ordered, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it because I don't always do, well, I haven't done anything with webcams. I will try to do a review for you guys on it and let you know just how well it works. I'm obviously doing this because I like having a nice clean roadside ditch. I may have to choose my choices better next time. Because in my head, it came out a little bit dirtier than I was expecting it to. My bad, guys. So yeah, we even came through and we got rid of the big bushes that were over here. Trying not to hit the Batmobile. Oh, and we got the sign to get around too. Because that is not a sign that is easy to remove. How do I know? Because I'm the one that put it in there, in the ground. Ooh, I do need to come over here with the tractor and get these houses mowed up. Because I do own these houses. They are rental properties. So I do need to come over and get them mowed. But just like everything else, I did come through and got the edges taken care of. Make sure we drop that in a spot that's not going to be in the field. Because I don't mind if I drive over the relatively fresh crop. It's young enough, it's not going to be that big of a deal. However, having a bale or several bales sitting on said field for longer than maybe a couple days is not something I want to deal with. And that field there I do not own by any means, though I haven't looked into it yet. I think that might be my next purchase, just because I have to get on that property to gain access to my other field that I have. This is going to be dropped right in their backyard. Well, if their kids want to play on it, that's fine. And I said I wasn't going to come back for the other side. I lied. I'm coming through. It just kind of worked out that way. I wasn't exactly planning on it, but since I'm here, kind of said, there's a tree. I kind of said, screw it. Yeah, I did say, there's a tree anyway. So, but yeah, all these bare patches where all the trees or the bushes were growing and not letting anything else grow through in the ground, I do plan on coming through, getting grass planted. It's almost a little too late in the season to get to that now. That may be a very early spring deal. Because again, I don't want to cause any issues with the ground basically being eroded away. So yeah, the new steering setup, I'm looking forward to it actually quite eagerly. Because just with the way it looks, I think it may be a huge benefit for a lot of people that may not have the flexibility. Granted, after taxes, I think it is pushing over $500, if not close to $520. So I mean, that's the downside, is that the expense is like, you know, up there. So we're just gonna come over here to don't tip me. Stay. Let's go. Please. Thank you. Yeah, I pre-ordered mine through Amazon. Alright, no one else is coming. So some of these fields I did... I know I'm kind of changing gears a lot here. I'm sorry, guys. A lot of these fields like this one, I pushed back farther than I did some of the other fields because I'm planning on expanding these fields once we go through and do what we need to harvest the plants. Once we need to do a next plow on any of these fields, we will be extending the size of said fields. You can see across the creek there. I did mow that. And from here it does look a lot different. You can see all the trees that we've removed. Before, I don't think you were really easily able to see that barn except for about right here where the cross through is. So I don't know if that's a plus side or a downside to that, but at least we can kind of keep a better eye on our equipment, I guess. But yeah, we've kind of dealt with this area. We've come through. I brought a roller through and just kind of leveled things out a little bit, get rid of some of the humps, some of the ditches in this area. Yeah, we're going to be bringing this field pretty close to that creek. And we are getting quite a few. Looking at my bale counter, we've already done 26. This looks to be my 27th that I'm currently working on. Just from the areas that I've already baled. Not today, obviously, but total for this time frame. So that's not a bad deal. Getting 27, almost, it'll be over 30. I know that for certain. Because all the grass that we cut actually had a decent yield. It wasn't the greatest by any means, but it was a decent yield. So the wheel set, give me a second here. And I'm not trying to gloat by any means, guys. Ordering it definitely is a big chunk of money by any means. Assuming my phone wants to work right. And of course I dropped it. Good thing to do when you're, you know, trying to drive a tractor, right? Don't text and drive, kids. So that's right, I ordered a couple other things. It is actually scheduled for release on November 16th. And it is the Hori, H-O-R-I. Just wanted to clarify that for you. Hori Farming Vehicle Control System for PC. It's got the full size steering wheel with plenty of buttons on it. You got your 3 pedals. I'm assuming gas, brake, and clutch. I'm assuming. Again, yeah. And then there's a different side panel. And this is different than the Farming Sim side panel that has been out there on the market. But the price for pre-order is $399.99. And I was thinking it was over $500 or pushing $520 because I forgot I ordered like 1 or 2 other things. Yeah, I'm kind of a Lego nut too. I'm not a Lego nut enough to actually make a channel about it. But if you guys are interested in my Lego set, I can always try to put together something for you. But I have quite a few. That's going to be on the field. I just know it. Oh, just barely. Yeah, it's going to be released on November 16th of this year. I think there's like a game or something that's coming out next month that that I either pre-ordered or will be ordering soon. I have so much going on, and this time of year sometimes makes it difficult for keeping things like that together in mind. So, like I said, once I get that, again, I'm paying for it myself. I'm not getting it for free by any means. I will do a review after I get a chance to play with it for a bit and kind of show you guys or tell you guys what my thoughts are on it. Just because this is turning into be a very much a farming sim based YouTube channel, which I'm fine with. It's a game I enjoy playing, clearly. So, and obviously you guys are enjoying it. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win for everybody. Yeah, that was a lot of wins. But it's true. I think we're going to cut the video there, guys. Actually, yeah. Oh, I forgot I was going to go over to that other field. Yeah, I'm going to make my way over to that other field as soon as... Okay, that was quick. Say as soon as I kick that bale out. I'll show you that field before we go anywhere else and before I sign off. Yeah, I do love the... Well, yeah, I do love the contrast from midwinter, you know, this time, December time frame, to spring and summertime as far as the game goes. Because they have done a great job as far as getting everything... Trying not to take out that sign. Good thing I don't have anything on this field growing. They've done a great job of kind of getting the feel of each season down. Let's get another save in. And it's just amazing that they've been able to do that. I haven't played Farming Sim near as long as other people have. I didn't really truly get into it until 19. Actually, it was like the start of when 19 was going to be coming around. They were talking about it. So 17, and we're going to take out this mailbox. Yep. Yeah, they need a new one anyway. Gotta get around that sign. Because the entrance to the field is just right over here. Yay, another train. So I think I need to do a little bit of leveling in this field. Just so we can be as efficient as possible with cutting everything that needs to be cut. And yes, if that looks strange, it's because we are right at the edge of the map. So... and I kind of cut a little bit farther in than what I'm actually going to make the field. That's just so when I come back through with the plow, yeah, when I come back through with the plow, I can get a better idea of where exactly I'm wanting to put said field. But I think I need to come through with the roller and kind of get everything smoothed back out again. I say roller, and what I really mean is I'm going to come through with the detailing tools, you know, that kind of deal. Because the actual roller that they have in game is more so for rocks and such, pushing them back into the ground. Which I believe I tend to run lately with that turned off. You might be asking yourself, wait, you can turn that off? There is I believe, I could be mistaken, I have so many mods. I believe that one of the mods, recent mods that I've gotten, allow you to have that as an option now. Because I don't believe rolling your field is necessarily optional. You either do it or you don't. So I believe the mod that I have is set up to where if you don't roll your field, you're not going to take a hit on your crop. So you may not recognize this Fendt, but I decided I wanted a purely dedicated mowing, or tractor for my seasonal stuff. I'll put it that way. So mowing, baling, in the wintertime, snow. This tractor was actually in the used section over at the store, and it needs some help. Every once in a while it does cut out on me. I was just looking at the history on it real quick. Well, as more so the hours on, in the tractor, because we are going to need to do some major overhauling this winter with this tractor. This was a good first test for it, getting all these field edges mowed, this field mowed, a couple other fields, with the Batwing mower. It's a John Deere brand, but it's still, in my opinion, a Batwing mower. Alright, let's not smack into those trees, but I still wanted to make sure I got all that grass picked up. Now I am finding that by doing farming sim like I am now, having one day dedicated to one farm, the other day dedicated to the other farm, then the third day kind of to whatever else I want to play, does make it a little bit easier for me to figure out content, because I'm in each farm a little bit more, and I can kind of get a better idea of, alright, well, we need to do this, this, and this. Can I snake through there and get that grass? Alright. So now that we got that, let's get everything folded up and head back to the farm. And with that, we're going to call the episode there. Finally, I'm not going to worry about that. That's not in a spot I can really do much with. I'm going to grab my telehandler. We're going to start getting bales picked up. All right. Yeah, kind of spaced on my outro there. Sorry, guys. But yeah, if you happen to like what you see or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select a few here and there. If you are subscribed, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, I may just have to throw you into that little ditch there, the little creek. And it's middle of December. So enjoy! So with all that being said, guys, finally, take care. Peace.